Greetings out there in home recording land. I'm Ron Ward, and broadcasting from Ho Chi Minh City, this is Ron Ready, 5th edition, the video magazine where I showcase even more great music from the indie home recording community, which we inhabit as denizens of the species of people who make music and like to listen to other people's music who make music. Okay. Excellent songs on the show tonight. This show is for songs who didn't get played on either of my Wednesday or Thursday night shows. Just because the magnitude of songs coming in and people in the live stream itself. And so I have all these extra songs, and here they are, great songs all. And sometimes this video magazine may be easier for some people to watch, right? Because they don't feel like they have to watch it in the live stream. And people who can't fit the other two into their schedule. I'm talking that to an extent that I had not intended, but let's just get on with this with the first great track by Amsterdam Paul with the track on SoundCloud called My Place.
I know my place, the odd man out, nothing much to shout about. I know my place, it's upside down, stuck on the darkest side of town. I know my place, the carrot in a snowman's face, going nowhere off the pace, no infamy, no grace. My place. I know my place. It ain't a lack of luxury. It may lack in intimacy beyond the eye of history. I know my place. My place. My place. I know my place.
Here you go, My Place by Amsterdam Paul. A really cool track, I thought. Catchy lyrics. I dug it. Let's see right here. Okay. Yeah, thanks for sending that in. And Paul contacted me via my email for the show, homegrownindie@gmail.com. You can see that down in the details there, right? You can see the email to contact me if you want a song on the show. And, you can contact me by that email or one of the Facebook groups where I post for the shows as well. Now, some folks said that they just wanted to be on this video magazine, right? When they sent their song to me. So if you just want to be on Ron Ready, put Ron Ready in the subject of the email. That'll make it easy for me. Or not, I'll still figure it out, Or if you want your song to be on Indie Live, you might put Indie in there, or GBU Live, the Wednesday night show, put GBU in the subject. But if you don't put anything in there, don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. Okay, next song, after that cool opening track by Amsterdam Paul, is by Wi-Fi. He's been on my shows for the last couple of weeks here with his brand of cool hip hop. So, in with a track called Let You Go is Wi Fi.
Raised to live, live to love, and let you go. Care for you, share with you. That's so I can let you go. Let you go. You are love, you are strong. Our heart and soul will carry on. Born to raise, raised to live, live to love, and let you go. Care for you, share with you. That's so I can let you go. Let you go. Raised to live, live to love, and let you go.
Right on, Wi-Fi with that track Let You Go, and go over to Wi-Fi's YouTube channel and sub him up, man. In fact, go over to the master list. The master list. It's below. In the details, right? The master list right there will show you links to all of the songs I'm playing on the show tonight, including Wi-Fi. And so when you're there looking at the song, go down and, click the little word that says Wi-Fi, and you go to his channel. Sub him up, man. It's the cool thing to do, especially for a cool song like that. Thank you for that, Wi-Fi. Next, a track by Agony Incorporated, a new rock band I've been introduced to, with a track called Keeping Score. But a hot track from Agony Incorporated there. A cool band by John Cummings, right? He sent that track in to me, and he's in another band as well. I believe, the other band is called Rant, and we have a song from that too. So some more coming from the proprietor of that track that we just heard. Really cool. Next, Satish Robertson, the master trumpeter, jazz trumpeter from New York City, has recently remastered his album 80s Joint, and I'm playing tracks from that album, over the next few shows here so people can become acquainted with his music and the remastered album. Satish is working on a new album, hip-hop jazz fusion album, with his live trumpet in there, which he records everything himself, and it sounds so fantastic. So let's check out this track right here called Interlude off the album 80s Joint by Satish Robertson. And I have it here on Apple Music. Yes, 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 yes. Satish Robertson there with a track called Interlude. Interlude from his album 80s Joint. Okay, thank you, Satish. Next, Slick Terrio, who is a friend and bandmate of Brad Example here in the community, with a track called Haunted Personality. Let's go with it on BandLab. Slick Terrio on BandLab. It's coming right up. Oh no. Okay. All right. That happens sometimes. I was messing with that link before. I'll try it one more time here. And I did get into it before. But, yeah, man. Okay, the Slick Terrio is going to have to be on one of the other shows. I did have Slick Terrio on the Thursday night show there. Indie Live, so... Sorry, Slick. I'll keep you on the master list here, though, anyway, since we talked about your tracks. Cool rock track. Did my glass disappear? And we will keep it on the master list. All right. Next, Dana E., who recently wrote an improvisation track called Ron Ready, which I highly appreciate. In with the track called It's Just My Shadow. And we're going to let you check that out right now. Right on. Dana E. with a cool improvisation track. Why did I take my face off there? I'm back. Called It's Just My Shadow. Thank you for that, Dana E. Very excellent stuff. I was just chatting on the phone there with my friend and musical collaborator Jude Capana of Maze End Music Lab. He's working on several projects himself, which he told me about, and we hope to see some of them soon, right? Some cool stuff coming out from Jude Capana Maze End Music Lab soon. He doesn't have a song on tonight because he's, usually on the other shows. But check him out, Maze End Music Lab on YouTube, okay? And next, Hayes Session emailed me with a track called Bulls on Parade, which is a Rage Against the Machine cover. Let's check that one out. Whoa, excellent stuff, man. Really cool stuff coming out of the home recording community. And Hayes Session from Austria sent me that, and a lot of energetic music going on right there, folks, I would say. So, good on you, Hayes Session. I appreciate it. Send more tracks, man. Okay. The next band is also one of the John Cummings bands. This band called Rant with a song called Curtains for Peter. heavy stuff there, good metal. Coming out of Rant, a band by John Cummings, and with a track called Curtains for Peter. Right on. Glad you sent that one to me. Next we have a track by The Small Hours Killarney, a track called Sold to the Highest Buddha. It's just a clever title there. And let's see here. Man, I'm just so anal, man. Sold to the Highest Buddha by The Small Hours Killarney. Sold to the Highest Buddha by The Small Hours Killarney. Really cool Oriental sounding piece, if you will. I know Oriental's not a word anymore, but it does have that kind of sitar thing going on, man. I really dug it. Okay, thank you to The Small Hours Killarney for that. Next, Jared Mark, a hard rocker out of Australia, with a track called Absolution, right here on SoundCloud. I love me some Jared Mark, man. And if he doesn't say, like, one or two F-bombs on his song, I'll be surprised.
Decides to blow the sun away, 'cause he's always just a shadow. When he says jump, they say how high today. It's the only thing they know how to do. When the old damn fool rules you with an iron fist, he's about to push the shit out of you. It's so damn cool, I was never raised like this. They hate it, but they know that's true. Distribution, it does not end. They bring absolution to you.
on, Jared Mark. I told you it was going to be kick-ass, and it definitely is. So check out Jared Mark on SoundCloud, and he also hangs out over in the GarageBand users group on Facebook. Lots of good music going on over there, folks. Okay, here we go. The next track by Sticks for Guns with some electronic music called Lost in Finding Myself. Sticks for Guns. Sticks for Guns with that track called Lost in Finding Myself. Excellent stuff going on in the community. If you aren't familiar with any of the music that you hear on the show, go to the link. Explore the person's page or his channel or her, right? And sub them up. Give them some love. Richard Murphy, Sticks for Guns. All right? Next, Jim Hebert from Real Talk Radio, the Facebook group over there, with a track called A Little Farther. Let's check this one out.
At the bottom of the ocean, I'm at the bottom of the sea. I'm gonna stay down, down. Don't know if I make it back home. Oh, I don't you need a good man? Long, long gone. Don't you need a good man? Long, long gone. A little farther, long gone. A little farther,
Jim Hebert with that track called A Little Farther. Thank you for that, Jim. Next, the Subwave Network UK, which I found over on Real Talk Radio as well, with a track called Fear the Blacksmith Gaze on YouTube. Cool, man. That is unexpectedly cool there from the Subwave Network UK, Fear the Blacksmith Gaze. You never can tell what you're going to hear when you listen to Ron Reddy's show. I mean, what cool stuff. Go over to the Subwave Network UK and sub him up, because he even has sub in his name, Subwave. Okay, next, Christian K, over from Real Talk Radio. What did I just do, man? With a track called Floating Away. Let's check that one out. Right here, Floating Away. Christian K. Christian K with some, right, what would you call that? Like jazzy ambient? Right on. Whatever your genre is. As long as you're recording it yourself and it's Ron Ready, I'll play it on the show. What's Ron Ready? I may never reveal 100%. Because it keeps changing from day to day. Next, an artist called Alias with a track called Lyrical. Also over from the Real Talk Radio side of the house. A great track. Let's check it out. Lyrical.
THC Mafia, Southside. Your mother said, real talk. Watch how you move it, watch how you choose. Cause enough of them I get them head back move. Watch how you move it, watch how you choose. Cause THC I make them head back move. Watch how you move it, watch how you choose. Cause enough of them I get them head back move. Watch how you move it, watch how you choose. Cause easy I make them head back move. You order. Now everyone will come across the border. All the pussy them I get slaughter. Man I get torture, capture. Bullet make boy bone fracture. Boom jo, are the baddest lyrics contractor. Actor, half he get shot with the pump action. Action, man I roll out with the traction. Never slow down, cause them want me go down. It go be a showdown. Watch how you move it, watch how you choose. Cause enough of them I get them head back move. Watch how you move it, watch how you choose. Cause THC I make them head back move. Watch how you move it, watch how you choose. Enough of them I get them head back move. Watch how you move it, watch how you choose. Cause beanie I make them head back move. Got them one snitching at the dance shell down. Let the pussy them know that the pin file down. If you feel as I show we I go shoot till the clip them done. Man dead in the dance call 999. The mugger come for your body now. Here comes Gary on the scene. Man fresh and clean with them team. Man I roll through your ends like the grim from Reaper. So watch how you steppin', man I run through the stress and run boy. Watch how you choose. Cause enough of them I get them head back move.
Okay, Lyrical by Alias. Thank you for that track. And finally, on the show tonight, a track by Chandler Brothers called Run for the Sun, and it's been played on several shows around the community, and I'd like to play it here as well. I'd like to play it in its entirety as the final track on this 5th edition of Ron Ready, and immediately after this song I'll go to the outro. So thanks for watching. If you have, this is a really great track by the Chandler Brothers. Stick around for that one, and then I will see you next on Wednesday for GBU Live, and Thursday night / Friday for Indie Live. Okay? And until then, real people, real music. Enjoy this Chandler Brother track. Oh. I couldn't finish without reminding everybody to check out the master list below in the details. I always have to coordinate that every time. Like, where's my finger? Right there. At the bottom of the master list, there are links for the channels of Pete John's Studio Live Today, where you can learn all about how to record songs on iOS, in GarageBand mostly. Then Jade Star, her channel, How to App on iOS, which is exactly what it says, and more. Metalhead Hippie with his almost continuous stream of excellent songs from around the community, and Thomas Christ, who has a live show on his Thomas Christ channel and a show called You Rock. And it does rock. I've watched it many times. It's similar to this show. And check out Patrick Baird over at the GarageBand Guide. Even if you don't use GarageBand, you can learn a lot about home recording from Patrick's channel. Okay? That's it. Until then, real people, real music. Let's go with the Chandler Brothers. Sorry about that, Sean and Patrick, for that long roundabout intro. Later. Patrick Chandler, where are you? Oh, wait. Right up here. Run to the Sun.
Ever wonder why so many people say they want to learn guitar, but very few actually learn to play? It's simple.
Yes.
Funny how time slips away. I wake up to a sunrise almost every day. Got the sun in my face, wind in my hair. Gotta keep on moving, let's get on out of here. The road is all that's left in front of me. And the horizon's all I see. Sun in my face, wind in my hair. And now these two wheels will just take me there. Wasn't a mistake when I took you for a ride. Wasn't a mistake when I showed you my good side. Remember that night in Vegas when I tried to hold your hand? You just smiled at me and said, catch me if you can. The road is all that's left in front of me. And you're 3,000 miles away. I'll keep on riding till I find you again. Because tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's another day. The road is all that's left in front of me. And the horizon's all I see. Sun in my face, wind in my hair. And tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's another day. Keep on riding.
sleep is the elixir of life.